Haha. E.N.E. Stacks with the facts. E.N.E. The real contender. Been back in bad bitches since we was young, like in high school, you know? That's a fact. Hey, yo, L's. Talk.
East Coast tinted out, babe, all down. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
If you want top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Pull up on the tip like I jack my slacks. King L, E.N.E, and your guy stacks. We don't give a goddamn about your guy stats. None. To be honest, most of y'all girls guys whack. Step your game up, babe, and roll with the winners. E.N.E a steak meal, fuck them little chicken dinners. You ain't never seen a clique of niggas this fly. Never. King of stacks, get shit poppin' like a fish fry. You get a vibe, see we on our West Coast shit. Call up the Cali Club, cop them West Coast shit. Kisses at Lipsy store, cop them West Coast hits. All blued up like we really West Coast print. We do this shit with style, that's why the ladies love it. Be with their man straight choosing when we out in public. E.N.E, best flow. King L stacks with the facts, nigga, let's go.
East Coast tinted out, babe, all down. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
If you want top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull
now you up on top, about to smoke with the chief. If you know King, he about to roll up a leaf. Look, I don't really dance, but let that ass roll on the D so high. I wasn't on it, but you noticing me. Just like where I'm from, I got her screaming out, oh. I ain't paid for no intro, but she gave me a show. Pop bottles only if it be the Don or the Mo. Here for a couple hours, go and count on my dough. Look, I don't really know why they envy me. Maybe cause the whole team MVP. Kept the gangs in your wine, I'm the same OG. Treat the fro like my shoes, keep the thing on me. Gang time, now it's mama mentality, up my salary. Wear the wrong colors in the wrong hood, in the casualty. Whether Malibu, Santa Monica on the beach. Always gotta keep the 40 cal in my reach. East Coast timmed out, babe, all down. Babe, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Babe, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Down south, PYT, if you want roll with keys. Babe, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
If you want top in the O, let it ride. Babe, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, I'm about to pull up on you.
Hey, real talk, you need to holler at Stacks. If you working out of weight, he gon' give you some facts. All written, all shit's call it equal to 6. E.N.E the cheat code, play the game with a glitch. Reverse the flow like our man reign forever in this. John B, the truth, that's some rhetoric shit. If you're looking in the mirror, you should know who this is. E.N.E for life, flip the L, we locking the shit. 40 bombs on the shit, his name say what it is. Down up and down, since every day was a trick. G strong like the hero, red stars, baby, I'm so hard. My G, we used to get the people to split. We looking down, we still looking up, you on this shit.
If you want
My brother
keys,
from
I'm about to
pull up and pick.
Yeah. What up? Y'all know we got my brother King L's in the building.
What up?
My brother Wish Guarantee in the building. My brother Tox Beast in the building. What happening, Jack?
We live, okay.
You already know we all the way live.
We
All the way live. Who was that?
We got the legendary session tonight. Got the legends in the building.
Pop in for a little sec.
You know, JB in the building.
Wow, Joe, what's good with you, my nigga?
Chilling, bro. What's good with you?
Shit, man, chilling, man. I can't call it, you know what I'm talking about? I can't call it at all, you understand me, man? I'm sitting over here chilling like a villain, you know what I'm talking about? Waiting for this damn piece of the
You over here you was a little late. See, I was on time this time.
Let me tell y'all what happened, on. I'm apologize about that, man. I was having a little sun fuckery over here, man. My computer was
you know how that go.
And I had to do some little last minute adjustments. My computer was acting crazy, but you know, we here now, so it's all good. You understand me, man? Yeah. What up? You already know it's your brother Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. I got my brother King L's in the building, and now my brother JB as well. You hear me? And you already know it's Friday night wrap up. Man, I apologize for the tardiness, like I said. You know what I mean? It's partially L's fault. But I'll take the rap as well. You know
Well, we normally don't start Fridays. You just started doing it early. We normally don't start.
No, I ain't doing it. We normally do it at 9 o'clock. The normal time on Friday is 9.
But you did push it back to 9:30 for a little while.
I pushed it up to 9:30.
So I give you
I pushed it up to 9:30. If we start at 9 and now we start at 9:30, we pushed it up to 9:30.
Oh, that's been my fault. Okay, my fault. So it could be my fault.
It's definitely your fault. But it's all good though. You know what I'm talking about? It's all good. We ain't tripping. We here, man.
I say 50-50, y'all, but nah, I mean 70.
More like 80-20, but it's all good, man. We got my brother Glitch in the building, my man Tox Beats in the building. And we here, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Friday night wrap up. You know how we do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty eventful week. A lot of crazy stuff happened this week. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm about to go get my food, man, at the door. Y'all go ahead, hold it down real quick. I'll be right back.
Play a song real quick.
Yeah, a lot of shit did happen this week.
Oh, yeah, he done went to go get that food.
Hear about the shit happening in Reynoldsburg? Little dude getting
hold on real quick. I'll play something.
Ran in the gym.
Well, now just hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. Just go ahead.
Okay, no, we gotta talk, man.
Little dude ran in the gym. Talk about. I think he was a little white boy, probably confused, like didn't know what the fuck's going on, but you know what I mean. Held up a sign like, "Yo, I got a gun."
He had a sign?
A sign, just held up a sign like, "I got a gun." Everybody went hysterical.
I bet.
Everybody started running around, acting crazy. You know, they get in schools. He went in the gym and did it. Turn around, cops get him. Cops pin him down. Dude had a knife. Still get the whole exciting a riot. You know what I mean? Felony charge, everything.
Was this at a basketball game or just regular school?
Regular school, high school.
Okay. And yeah, that's crazy, man. These kids is a little different, man. You know, it's wild because you gotta think, like, even our era, it wasn't all peaches and cream. Like, you know, we had some cats that, you know, could do dirt with the best of them out there. But I do feel like this era is just slightly different in just the way that they approach situations. Like, you know, the mass shooting stuff, like, even in our random, like, it wasn't like the Columbine shit was really like one of the first joints I heard where it was like some school type action that even really was like real like that. I'm not saying it didn't happen. You know, we all saw the movies where it was like crazy crime and shit like that. Like, shit, when we went to Eastmoor, I know my freshman year, Eastmoor was wild. Like, it was a fucking riot. Allows people for like 3 weeks where it was like a battle, and I just came there, like, because I transferred middle of the year.
Cool. The chicks was cool.
It was crazy. I was cool with it because the Louse cats, I used to be up off of Fifth, so I used to chill with the Louse. Like, all my homies, like, with the Louse cats, but then I was like, you know, of course, cool with the black people. I was cool with everybody, honestly. Like, I didn't have no, like, crowd that I couldn't chill with, but it was literally a real live battle in the school. Like, I mean, on site. When y'all talk about on site, it wasn't like on site like we talking back then. Like, these niggas was willing to get kicked out of school.
I remember a lot of old heads banging at Eastmoor, like a lot. Like, you had to like watch out what circle you was in, but
yeah, but it was wild. But we didn't still come with like that energy where we was coming with like guns and kill you.
For the most part, it was just like a couple scraps.
Yeah, scraps. That was it.
I think white dude got shot outside, and it was like guns was out here.
No, we had, like I said, because we had parties where, you know, people got shot, killed. Some of our
not in school though. Not in school.
It wasn't at school though. These was like parties, like
shit didn't go down in school. Yeah, parties, you know. That shit. That shit started like what?
Yeah.
That
was it. It was early because drink was the first joint. The inner circle was really the shit.
Inner circle, yeah.
Inner circle was the first joint, I think, where I was at.
It was a spot inner circle. Like the Matrix crib off of Livingston.
Oh yeah.
Where they broke the glass and shit. Niggas were shooting
the VFW joint that we used to go to.
The little spot off. I don't know what
it was the VFW, but it was a spot that they used to rent out.
Yeah.
That's
where they shot.
See this joint right here?
Yeah, Fairwood Livingston.
That was right there on Fairwood and Livingston.
Y'all see this joint right here?
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
What piece is that right there? Angie's?
This from a spot downtown on Gay Street called Acrossy.
Crossy?
Okay.
What the fuck is that? Explain that. Gotta explain yourself, sir.
Pepperoni, sausage, and mushroom, Jack.
Oh yeah, I like the sausage and mushroom. Classic. What they call that?
I'm about to grab my food.
Trio. Yeah. Yeah, but like JB said, the Inner Circle was really the first joint that I knew it was like.
More was good.
All I got is a pink white zipping though. I ain't gonna have that. Hold on, y'all. I ain't got no labels. Here go your phone. I'll be right back, y'all.
Well, now these niggas gotta be right back.
No, you know I'm rolling. I'm on the move, man. Virg, I'm on the move.
JB move.
Yeah, I'm moving, man. I gotta keep moving.
All right, then, be careful, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm out here. I'm out here. I'm all at you, though.
No doubt.
I'll be back.
No doubt. No, my nigga King L's will be right back. Hey, man. This piece of slap, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This shit good as hell, bro. You heard me? But yeah, though, man. You know it's Friday night, and we're gonna get to it. We did. Hey, these young dudes is crazy, man. You know, it's our. I ain't gonna say it's our responsibility, right? I think that's a little too strong of a way to put it, because we're not responsible for other men's children. You feel me? But in essence, I understand why. You know, and what I found with these young brothers, man, they just need guidance, man. We was young boys once, wilding out, and we needed guidance. Some of us got it, some of us didn't, right? But all in all, right, these young brothers just need some guidance. And when it comes to talking to the young brothers, what I found is that they don't really like messing with a lot of older niggas, because due to the simpery of a lot of you niggas, they be like, old niggas is suckers. And that's crazy right there, because that says a lot. It says a whole lot. You know? Y'all dudes gotta step y'all game up out here, be the example, so a young nigga will want to take some advice from you, some game from you. You know? These young dudes ain't stupid, man. You gotta think they've been raised around their moms, man. They didn't know the sucker niggas that come around their mom. Their mom that have some sucker ass niggas around them. They can tell that energy on you. Mm-hmm. The young boy can tell that you's a sucker. That's what's up, though, Ma. That's what's up. And that's all. Just be the example of the man that you claim to be. You know? These young boys, you know what I'm saying, they just need some guidance, man. But you gotta have an exemplary of a life to show them that you worth listening to. Like I said, the young niggas ain't stupid, man. The young niggas ain't dumb, man. You feel me? They be peeping game, man. And like I say, a lot of these young dudes was raised by their mama, man. And they just see sucker ass dudes around their mamas. So some of you niggas come around trying to tell them something and they can tell that lame ass energy on you, which is crazy. That's wild, right? We're gonna get to these stories, man. Watch my brother King L's come back. I just think this is why I be talking about with these dudes, man. Right? I knew this dude right here is a fun boy, allegedly, possibly, maybe. Wouldn't doubt it. Right? But the fact that he's going about this situation like this makes me really think that he's a fun boy. Right? Seriously. I'm trying to wait till my brother King L's come back before I play this video. But this pizza slapper, I ain't gonna sit here and hold on. This shit good as hell. And it ain't got regular mushrooms on it. It got like some type of like, I don't know how when you normally get a pizza with sausage on it, pause. It'd be like the little know how much the processed stuff in a can or something. Look at the sausage, it's ground sausage. Oh shit. These mushrooms are as good as hell. See the sausage on it? It's that ground up sausage. It ain't the pause balls of sausage. You feel me? I'm trying to wait till my brother King L's. It's like I hear him in the background. He ain't making it downstairs fast enough. You know? Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page, Jack. Don H in the building. Go get your Don H. We got the event coming up on February 10th. You dig? The tickets are going fast, you know? So make sure you hurry and get your tickets. When L come back down, I'm gonna have L put the link in the chat so y'all can go order your tickets and stuff, man. You know? Friday night wrap up, man. I want this dude L to hurry up. I want to get L's take on this story. You know what I'm talking about?
What's good? What's good?
You had to let old JB out, man.
Yeah.
That's all niggas was on, man.
Am I getting a little feedback?
You good.
I'm good. All right. Cool.
This pizza good as hell, bro.
I bet it looked like it was slapping right there.
I ain't gonna lie, this is good as hell.
One thing,
it's probably some of the best pizzas I've tasted in the city in a minute, but
man, when people be out here talking about Columbus pizza, man, I gotta thank my job for doing Pizza Friday, because
right.
When people be talking about the pizza game in Columbus, and I've been to New York, trust me, I lived in New York, I was in Manhattan, I literally worked in Manhattan damn near every fucking know about how pizza works, operates. I've been to Chicago. I've had pizza in all kind of different places. Columbus, I'm gonna tell y'all gonna be disappointed unless you go to fucking Italy. I heard, and I ain't been to Italy, so I can't vouch for that pizza. I don't like to put no stamps on nothing. I can't put the actual stamp on, but I'm gonna tell you, New York definitely got dope pizza. I love pizza from everywhere, but Columbus, man, y'all better don't sleep on Columbus pizza, man. We got a lot of quality spots in the city, and it's all different kind of places. Like you could have your tavern cut, you could have your New York style, you could have your deli style, you could have your Italian style when you go to the Italian restaurants. You can have your
style, Sicilian style,
Detroit style, yeah, brick oven style. You know what I mean? The wood fire style, like up in Little Sicily's over there by Independence.
I ain't gonna front this piece of that I mean right now. This shit slap, hell. You hear me, bro?
That looked like a wood burning oven type pizza.
It is a wood burning. They got wood burning oven.
Yeah, I could tell.
It's called Frosty, right there. It's next to the old girl's bar. That's Court's That's Valen's friend.
I don't know, but I just know I could tell by that the way it looked. That's what I'm saying. Like I could tell.
Bro, this dough is phenomenal. Do y'all hear me, man?
Yeah, what kind of pizza it looked like
Dough
just by
is
saying.
phenomenal. It's a sausage paws, pepperoni, and mushroom joint.
Yeah. What's good,
this
brothers?
dough is
Everybody
delectable.
popping up in the building tonight. What's good,
Oh,
everybody?
G, what happening, Mike?
I see Glitch
JP in the building. What's good?
Maul, you already know what's up, brother. Hey, Maul, I seen you showing out with the tickets, bro. Yeah, I can't wait. Man.
You gonna be in the building, Maul, on the 10th?
Oh, yeah. Well, Maul's already solidified, man. I told everybody, man. I could see everybody doing their thing. I don't care. I'm going to just tell y'all, man. I'm really loving it. Hey, get y'all's tickets, man, because the 10%, and that's for everybody. The 10% Sunday night. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about 10% off everything from the bottles, and I'm offering $15 bottles. And, hey, man, they go back up to 17 after that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep the bottles for y'all 15 up until the event. So I keep them 15, but the 10% off of the 15 is going to be null and void. And then I ain't cutting no more deals until we hit my birthday up in June. Got a nice little event that, Shiloh and Foe, we'll get the details here soon on that. So y'all can plan accordingly for that. That's my birthday is June 16th. Now I'm going to be out the country during that week, but after that, we're going to have some type of event either before or after. So we'll make that happen, y'all. But as far as the event for the 10th of February, make sure y'all get y'all's tickets, get y'all's bottles at discounted prices. I actually uploaded if you go there, it's uploaded, and I put all the flavors that I'm going to have. The only one that may take a week longer is the Pinot Gris Dry White, but everything else will be in the building. I already got the Pinot Noir on deck. I got, it's going to be the original Prince blend, the blueberry, and y'all going to get to pick whatever bottle. If y'all select the bottle, y'all get to pick what y'all want. I'm doing the 8. It's going to be 8 pours, 8 1-ounce pours that you get to select. I'm just going to give you tickets, and you can select whatever ones you want to taste when you come to the event. That's the way we're going to do it. And if you get the package, the package is where you get the wine. And that right there, my fault, let me back up before I even move ahead. If you just get the wine tasting, it's only $10. And you're getting 8 different pours, whatever you select. And you'll get a wine accessory. I'm giving a wine accessory for every ticket purchase. So, you get to select whatever wine accessory is available while supplies last. And it's going to last for the ticket duration, but you know how that goes. As far as the $23 tickets, that's going to include the wine tasting, and you get a bottle, a Don H of your choice. So you select whatever one you want, and that's the good thing that you come and you get the wine tasting, because then you can see which one you like the most. And shit, you might want 2 bottles of the same flavor. You might want to mix it up and get one there and then buy another one of another one. So you just never know. So that's why I want y'all to have the chance to really get y'all's. We all gonna get it up, man. And shit, y'all might want to buy 2 tickets, because now that I got 6 flavors, it's going to be 5 flavors available for sure. I can add a couple more, but I wanted to keep it the Don H brand for this one. So we're going to just keep it to 5 flavors.
We're going to keep it straight Don H, right?
Yeah, I want it all straight Don H. I could have some people jump in, but I just want y'all to get the Don H experience. This will be my first joint that I'm going to do on my own, so I just want y'all to be able to come experience it, see what everybody talking about. Like, I got the post on there. You can check the post. The people talk for it. I don't really talk too much, but I feel like y'all going to like what we got going on here. We're going to have the Verge. He got his series coming up here very soon. And, we're just going to take it to the next level.
Yes, Lord.
It's going to be a great thing. But make sure y'all, by Sunday, that 10% off. That's really what I'm just trying to tell y'all. That 10% off.
That 10% off is a super steal deal.
Yeah.
Never go get it. Take advantage.
Might as well do it. It's only $10.
Stock up on your Don H. You know what I'm saying? So you always have a bottle on deck for whatever occasion may occur.
Yeah.
You might
at
have
least come in the building, because that $10 will get you in the building to do what we do, and chill out. And that way you be able to taste the different selections. And if you do want to take one, you know, it's gonna be what it is. So that's what I want. I want to just create an experience where y'all get to actually. I don't want nobody to say they support me just because they support me and then they buy something that they don't like. So I'm giving you that opportunity. So I haven't had, what's crazy, I haven't had any bad reviews except for people that may buy a sweet wine that don't like sweet, but they still like, I like the flavor, but it's just a little too sweet for me. But I do, you know, the dry, which I'm gonna get to that. Like all the sweet wines that I got, I'm gonna get dry flavors in. But I'm doing the classics first. You know what I mean? Since I use Pinot Noir grapes, and I really like the way, you know, those grapes age over time.
They do age pretty good too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Pinot Noir, and the reason why the Pinot Gris is taking a little bit longer is because I told him, I said I'm not gonna rush it. And if you go to the Eventbrite, it says on there you could purchase the bottle and get your ticket for the Pinot Gris, because I know people been waiting on that dry white. But I don't want to rush it. And if it ain't gonna be ready for the event, I don't want no off-quality product or trying to rush nothing to get it. Y'all, I'm not gonna do that ever. I'm gonna always.
You want that Pinot Noir to be at peak time to drink.
What's crazy is the Pinot Noir is already ready. It's all. No, the Pinot Noir is ready.
Which one you say gotta wait though?
I'm doing the Pinot. Yeah, I'm doing the Pinot Gris, huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm doing the Pinot Gris, which is made in a similar fashion. The Pinot Gris, it's almost the same. Like Pinot Grigio, Pinot Gris. Pinot Gris just ages just a little better. It just has a little slightly different flavor than a Pinot Grigio. It's more of a in between of like a, what would you say, like a dry and a medium, like a medium sweet, I guess, or light sweet. It's like in between that. And I added a couple little flavors and hints, you know, and we're going to get all that popping, man. I just want y'all to get that experience, and it's going to be all low levels, the lowest levels that we can of the sugar content to keep y'all, you know, in a good, healthy mood, man. I'm gonna bring the whole health notion to y'all too. I got posts on there. You could go read the post. Bird, did you show them that?
On what?
Me and Bird's gonna do a show on that.
On what?
On the health benefits. One day I might have to see how Bird's do his little quick live joints. What do you call those? Where you do the quick? Huh?
What you talking about?
Where you do like the quick 10-minute joints? What's those called?
Probably a pre-recorded video.
The pre-recorded, yeah.
Talking about pre-recorded.
Yeah. I kind of send Bird some facts and have him do like a pre-recorded video to kind of introduce y'all to like the health benefits, because it's a lot of health benefits.
Yeah. We can definitely, we can get that popping.
Yeah,
but I want to get to this first story though, man. I want to get off in this first story, man, because
what's this?
This is the homeboy Rick Ross, man. You niggas just keep doing fun boy stuff, man. Anybody associated with Puff is suspect, man. And I mean anybody. Anybody. Nobody's off hands. Nobody's exempt. Anybody you could think that was ever affiliated with Puff is suspect, man. Including this nigga here.
Glass salute, Bel-Air, please. But look, guys, every time you get on TikTok, I know you see a new release from Tia. But listen, we all got to imagine what she's going through. She's going through a lot. Her mother, who's a 30-year reoccurring crack addict, she's back addicted. Tia's dealing with it. She's not living with Tia. Tia say mom's with the sister that has a job. They don't have the best relationship, but she's helping her mom and Tia's helping her mom. So that's why you won't see me cut her IG page off or none of that, because you got to let her express herself, you know? Let me get this glass of Luke Bel-Air. She has to express herself, so let's not take any of that personal. Let's wish her mother Sabrina the best, and just hope, you know, she fights the addiction and everything else. But
Who's he talking about?
He talking about his baby mama, man.
Oh shit, yeah, okay. One thing I
And
will
just,
say, that nigga Rick Ross always plugs Bel Air. Every time, every video he does not do a video without plugging his own brand. I actually like that about the nigga.
yeah, that Bel Air is good though. I ain't gonna lie though, man. Too bad he don't own that shit though.
Yeah.
It's like he the Miami version of Puff. This is some very feminine shit to do right here, man. Right. Dan Patrick was good. This nigga sitting up here chatty pattying, going live, talking about his personal issues with his baby mom online.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
This is the lamest shit ever. This is very unmanly, very unmasculine behavior right here. I wouldn't dare ever address any situation with. I don't give a fuck how ratchet she was, what she was saying. I wouldn't address none of that shit. I would act as if I don't even know what the hell is going on. Right? I would never speak on it. But this dude doing this right here, and every time I think of this guy right here, I go back to this video right here, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is what I'm always remember right here, man.
Don't do that, man. Don't go online telling your family business. None of your business, really, for that matter. Leave yourself a mystique out here, man.
All right.
Diddy in the motherfucking promised land. Y'all know what's going down, man. We talking big money, big moves. It's that 2022 shit.
Black man is doing this. This is Nigga Roddy. That's the name of our album we got coming out. Yo, I always love to run like on open fields.
Start running. He won't start running. He won't. You got 300 acres of running.
You got 300 acres of red. That nigga Rick Ross said, "You got 300 acres of running." Just in case y'all ain't hear that, I'm gonna play that back. Let's go.
Start running. He won't start running. He won't. You got 300 acres of running. Still running. He's still running. I'm catching the content, but I can't.
Right.
Love to run like on open fields.
What type of fun boy shit is that? Running in open fields and shit.
Start running. He won't start running. He won't. You got 300 acres of running.
Yeah, man. You know, another topic for another day. Now, Rick Ross copped this land, right? I ain't gonna get into that right now. But I'm just saying though, man, you know, anybody that hang out with Puff, you sus in my eyes off top. And then, you know, when I see you guys do videos like that, I can't take I can't take no grown man serious when he's sitting up here airing out his personal beef with his baby mama online and shit. You supposed to be a millionaire boss nigga, and that's not what millionaire boss niggas do. You don't see none of these CEOs from none of these companies or none of the white boys doing this shit. You don't see none of them doing it. Not one.
Leave your family business for where it at, man. Like
Crazy,
in that
man.
area. What you know what I mean? And I ain't saying like you getting abused or shit like that. That's different. But like what goes on in the house normally supposed to stay in the house. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you know, yeah, don't do that, man. Cause he putting the whole spiel, you putting addict type shit, like you kind of tarnishing names and shit like that. Like that's one thing I don't like, man. You'll get online like, and you can even if you want to call like names like bitches and hoes and shit like that. That's
right.
Maybe that's even more cooler than going on there and like saying somebody like I don't like nobody saying people drug addicts, none of that shit like online.
Right.
Success. Now, the caveat to that is if somebody has already came and attacked your character now. You know what I mean?
Right.
If somebody comes and attack your character, how you choose to respond is how you choose to respond. I actually don't have nothing to do with that. So if she actually did go online and say something, but still I feel like somebody in his position is just a little different. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, from her view, if she did go on and say some shit, she can't get mad if you say some shit and you can't choose how people respond to if you say something first. Now, if she just said some shit amongst the confidants of her friends and it leaked out to him and he said this shit, like I said, I ain't connected with this shit. You keep that in the circle of your friends. You don't go on and do no live or no shit. But if she went on the internet and she said some shit on the internet about him, she can't choose how he responds or gets mad how he responds and what he says in that matter. But us as the public that consumes this shit, we could look at him like, yeah, bro, you know what I mean? If I was one of his homies, I'd probably tell him like, yeah, don't even address that. Like, not online at least. Like, if you want to hit her up and say some shit, that's different. But don't go online and do none of that shit. Like, I ain't no fan of none of that.
Right. What y'all know about this right here? This is crazy. All right. What y'all know about this right here? I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all better pay attention to stuff like this.
7:53 Central Time tonight, the state of Alabama started carrying out the execution of Kenneth Eugene Smith by nitrogen hypoxia at the William C. Holman Correctional Facility in Atmore. Smith was executed for the 1988 capital murder of Elizabeth Dorleen Sennett in Colbert County. Please confer with media witnesses for Smith's last words. Smith was pronounced deceased by physicians at 8:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. Looks like Kim appeared that one Smith was holding his breath as long as he could, and then there's also information out there. He struggled against his restraints a little bit, but there's some involuntary movement and some abnormal breathing. So that was all expected, and it's in the side effects that we've seen or researched on nitrogen hypoxia. So nothing was out of the ordinary of what we were expecting.
You think it was involuntary?
Yes.
That's the dude right there. So they sitting up there offering dudes with nitrogen gas now, man.
Oh, they switching it up.
They switching it up, man. You hear me? And the significance of stuff like this is, y'all, that they're coming up with ever more inhumane ways to get rid of us. See, they experiment with these guys in prison. Y'all know nitrogen gas is one of the gases they used to gas people with in the gas chambers back in World War II.
I was about to say, wasn't that used like in a little warfare type, like a nitrogen bomb or some shit?
Yeah, no, not in no nitrogen bombs, but they used to gas them in them gas chambers over there. Not laughing at it, not funny. Though, I'm
talking about Germany, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Auschwitz, Soviet War, Dachau.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. I feel like they was talking about like how they had produced nitrogen bombs and said that they can actually use them in warfare if they, you know what I mean, really wanted to. And if they starting to use this to kind of, like you said, possibly experimenting on people, who's to say that they won't drop one of them nitrogen bombs in one of these countries, or that they haven't already did it before and we just don't know about it.
Yeah.
They
did the hydrogen bomb already. Exactly, OG. So that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all got to pay attention to stuff. It's like they advertising that. It's like, yeah, this is a very humane way to get rid of humans. We're gonna start with these dudes in prison. Y'all better pay attention to stuff like that, man. You hear me?
Yeah, that's actually really wild.
Yeah, pay attention to stuff like that, man. You know, they don't be showing us stuff like that for no reason, Jack.
Nitrous oxide.
Not nitrous oxide, nitrogen, straight nitrogen gas.
That's even worse. That's just the worst part. That's just even worse.
Straight nitrogen.
Nigga, that's crazy, man. That's
wow, man. Talk about cruel and unusual punishment, man. You know, hit you with that nitrogen gas, man. You know,
take the spirit out of nigga. That's crazy.
That's wild, ain't it, man? It's crazy, man. They ain't playing no games. They don't care. You know, all types of crazy stuff going on. You feel me? Yeah. Oh yeah. What y'all know about this right here? We're gonna get to man. What y'all know about this right here? Right.
Now I also will say, man, them niggas that do get the death penalty, them niggas they did some shit to deserve not to be at least amongst the people. You know. I still don't know how I feel 100% about capital death. I just know that in certain situations, I would do anything to protect my family. Like,
all right, Crash, thank you so much. Well, let's talk about this. YFN Lucci has accepted a plea deal in a RICO case that predates that YSL case. The rapper, whose real name is Rayshawn Bennett, was sentenced to 10 years in prison after pleading guilty to one count of violation of the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. He is one of a dozen men indicted on racketeering and RICO charges back in 2021. The group's charges are related to alleged involvement with the Bloods Street Gang. According to court documents, prosecutors could write a letter to the parole board recommending release when eligible. Records show that he has been in jail for nearly 3 years.
Y'all remember what happened with my brother, my homie YFN, right?
Yeah, all them niggas.
Hold on, I'm trying to find this video I was seeing earlier, man. Why Lucci about to come home, man? Oh, this don't want y'all videos, man. I'm trying to see the video.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah, man, it's been 3 years, man.
That shit went by quick.
So YFN Lucci's lawyers have filed a motion for a speedy trial.
Hold on real quick, y'all. We got to box cleverly now. All right, we got to box cleverly. You did. That's YFN Lucci now. We're going to go to the homie, take this off the screen. We're going to go sit here and do it like this, Jack. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You did?
So YFN Lucci's lawyers have filed a motion for a speedy trial. What's up, is Asia Sky for Hip Hop DX. And check this out. YFN Lucci's lawyers have demanded that their client either get a speedy trial or get his charges completely dismissed. YFN Lucci is currently behind bars for his alleged involvement in a murder that left a 28-year-old man dead, and he was hit with RICO charges while out on bond for that alleged murder. Court documents obtained by Hip Hop DX revealed that law firm Banks Weaver filed the motion for a speedy trial on Wednesday, August 30th. The demand for a speedy trial is one that is considered a human right, which prevents the prosecutor from delaying a criminal trial indefinitely. Within the motion, Banks Weaver demanded that either Lucci be given a trial date in short order or that his charges be dismissed. Thus far, the prosecution hasn't filed an answer in opposition to the demand, and it's unclear whether or not they'll oppose the motion. Check this out. So according to WSB TV, YFN Lucci was sentenced to 20 years in prison, but will serve 10. But in a new update, he will serve just 3.5 months of his sentence behind bars and will serve the rest on probation. He pleaded guilty to one count of violation of the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act on Tuesday, January 23rd. He was initially facing numerous felony charges, including murder, which carried a maximum sentence of life without parole. As part of this plea deal, Lucci is expected to get credit for time served, which began when he surrendered to authorities in January 2021. Once released from prison, he will serve 10 years probation. The state has also agreed to write a letter to the Pardon and Parole Board saying they will not object to his early release. Prior to receiving his sentence, Lucci reportedly apologized to the murder victim's family, as well as his own family and friends. He was among a dozen suspects indicted in a sprawling 105-count racketeering indictment against his wife and collective, which prosecutors allege is a faction of the Bloods gang. He was initially arrested over a December 2020 shooting in Atlanta that killed a 28-year-old man and injured another man. Prosecutors told the judge during the trial that he was the driver and didn't fire the deadly shots. The indictment, which was filed while Lucci was out on bond, brought a whole host of other charges against him, including racketeering, violating Georgia's anti-gang law, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. He was previously offered a plea deal by prosecutors last year, which would have seen him serve 17 years of a 20-year prison sentence. But he rejected it, with his attorneys Drew Finling and Gabe Banks telling TMZ that they found the deal to be absurd. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to set the date on all of our new videos. And as always, make sure to keep it all the way locked to hiphopdx.com.
Hold up.
All right.
Hold up. I just want to ask, make sure that I was hearing this the right way. So this nigga had a plea deal that was 17 years.
Right.
And now this nigga is about to get out after 3 years with only 10 months probation.
10 years.
No, 10 years probation for
10
a
years
murder.
on the shelf. Yeah.
Now, I ain't knocking the lawyer game. I mean, hey, can't knock the hustle, right?
Uh-huh.
I've just never heard of a deal like that in my life.
I have.
Okay, all right. I know you got more experience in this.
Yeah, plenty of times, man. Plenty of times, right? Listen.
Okay. All
right. Now, in this situation right here, the only way Lucci could even get a deal like this is because he didn't actually, you feel me, do anything for real. He just happened to be there. But I want y'all to know that more than likely he probably cooperated in some way.
That's what I was about to. That's what I'm.
You feel me?
I'm just trying to say, Bird.
You know.
It sounds like that's kind of they said it loosely based, but I just was trying to.
Possibly. Now listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Possibly now, right?
Yeah, I'm not even saying.
I'm saying he did. I'm saying possibly. Listen, there could be technicalities within this case.
Okay. All right.
And now, mind you, I'm pretty sure there are. And Lucci wasn't no broke ass nigga. I'm pretty sure clearly he got a lawyer to work his case for him. If there was any talk of him cooperating in any way, it will be a paper trail.
Yeah. I
haven't heard anything about this guy cooperating with the authorities in any shape, form, or fashion. That doesn't mean he's not. That also doesn't mean he is. I used to tell niggas all the time, like, man, don't be mad because niggas got worse things happening for him, man. Just because a nigga makes something happen don't mean he necessarily tell him, man. It be technicalities in guys' cases, man. And some dudes got the paper to go get the right type of people, the type of lawyers, you understand what I'm saying? And go ahead and get them up out of that who's gal. You know? Now, he ain't completely free now. He got 10 years over on the shelf. He's going to try to tread very softly when he come out. And just like OG said, man, Lucci, listen, y'all. Peep this right here, man. Right? Peep this. Hey, Real Talk Podcast. Yeah. What up? It's your brother, your Virgin Berry, aka Stats with the Facts. And I know y'all tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. First things first, all praises be to the Most High. Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page. And y'all see the thumbnail, right? Y'all see the thumbnail. Now, we all know why F.N. Lucci isn't the one who pulled the trigger. We all know that, right? And he ain't telling nobody. And the other person allegedly with him who got booked is in there, so, I mean, whatever, right? But why F.N. Lucci got sentenced to 20 years. But due to his lawyer and him having some bread, he got his lawyer to get that 20-year sentence knocked down to a 10-year sentence. He already been in there for like 3.5, 4 years, and he got to do the rest on probation. 10 years probation. So they knocked the sentence from 20 years down to 10 years. He's been in there about 3.5, 4 years, and he got 10 years on his shelf. And in about 3 months, he can come home. Now that's what you call working right there. Why F.N. Lucci's name ain't been in no rap bastards stuff, no snitchery. He ain't told on nobody, nothing that I heard anyway. And shout out to YFN Lucci, man. You know, when I first came home in 2015, YFN Lucci was one of the first artists I got hip to, and I always was a fan of his. I thought he was real talented, or I think he's still talented. And, you know, hopefully he gets a second chance in life. Hopefully he don't blow it. I'm telling you right now, I did 5 years on parole. I just got off of parole in 2022. 2022 is when I got off of parole, right? And let me tell you something, man. Parole ain't no joke. And if YFN Lucci can just keep his nose clean, stay out the way, what he need to do is he need to go get him a house somewhere. If he ain't already got one, he need to fall all the way back. You hear me? He need to start him a podcast. YFN Lucci, you need to start you a podcast, bro. Go get you a crib somewhere in somewhere out in the country, Albany, somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in the country. Go get you a crib, get you some podcasting equipment, start you a podcast, bro. You hear me? And work on your music, man. And I'm telling you, 5 years will go by like that. You hear me? I've always, you know what I'm saying? That's my advice to YFN Lucci, man.
Yeah, that's dope. Where he from? He from Atlanta?
He from Atlanta. He from fucking
Yeah.
He I think he a zone 4 ass nigga, man.
Yeah, he definitely y'all got a lot of
He
good.
from Atlanta though. He from Atlanta though.
Yeah. Like you said, man, and they could get nice amount of land and stuff out there out in the outskirts for not dirt cheap, because now
But
niggas
you might as well say if to a nigga like him who, you know, probably got a little bit of bread, he could go get him like about 3, 4, 5 acres, man.
Yeah, get you some acres, man. Like what Rick Ross was talking about. You ain't gotta get 400 or 300.
Nah, you ain't gotta get 300 acres. Though.
Yeah.
That's a whole damn estate.
Yeah.
You gonna get you about 5 to 10 though for sure. You feel me?
Yeah, get you a good amount and chill out.
Go
man.
ahead and invest about 50 to 100 grand, man. Go get you like, might be cheaper than that.
Yeah, get you some.
Depending on where you get it at.
I always talk about moving to getting a little house on the lake in Alabama. You know, I always talk about that. That's something I'm gonna have to do one day. You know what I mean?
You did. Shout out to my brother YFN. Let me pull my brother YFN Lucci back up on the screen though, man.
All about your mental, man.
Shout out to my brother YFN Lucci, man. My nigga Ray, whatever his name is.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man. I mean, that's dope.
Little Ray from Summer Hill. Yeah, he from Summer Hill Project. That's where he from. He from Summer Hill Projects. That's where he from.
If he ain't right on nobody, and he had to, you know, he definitely got the means to get the lawyers, because like Bird said, I heard a lot of joints, and I liked some of his music that he had out. And out of a lot of young cats, I don't really catch the, you know what I mean? I don't catch their knowledge like that, but I did hear a couple of songs he had that was out that was like, okay. And who was he rocking with that I like? Because he did a joint album with, it was with Dolph, right? Was it with Dolph? No, that was Key Glock, my fault. But YFN, he had some joints that I like. I can't.
Yeah, YFN Lucci he had a big popping. YFN Lucci was popping.
He had a couple
a whole bunch of joints.
I know for sure I did like, and he was a hot artist, one of the top 5 newer artists, in a new little bracket that was going on. So yeah, well respected. And man, I just hope we get his shit together, man. I hope all y'all young artists, man, y'all gotta learn from these situations. And
seriously, y'all do, man.
Yeah. Like Verge said, man, like if he did all this time for something he really, really didn't do, just think about. We talk about how valuable time is. Time is the only commodity you can never get back, no matter how much money you got. So don't put yourself in these where you can even risk the time. If you can avoid it, man. Like, trust me, I know, man. I was a young cat just like all y'all. I was 20 years old at one time, and I went through it, and we was in the strip club. We did all this shit, too. We ain't had as much money as y'all had to do it on that magnitude, but we was magnetic niggas out here, and, we had a lot of situations that didn't go in a lot of favors, and we lost homies at young ages, My first close nigga we lost was a nigga that we all loved and respected, and I was 19. And I don't even think I was 19 at that time, was I? I was 18. So, y'all just got to be really mindful of the way y'all move out here, man, and just really respect what y'all get given to y'all. This life, you only get, it ain't no replay, man. It ain't no fucking video game like y'all be thinking, man. This ain't Call of Duty. Y'all don't respawn after you get hit. It's over. Lights out. So, y'all gotta treat it with respect, man. Respect yourself. I feel like a lot of y'all don't respect yourself, and that's the reason why y'all act the way y'all act, man. Respect yourself out here, y'all. Uncle Diggity in the building.
Uncle Diggity was good. And we about to get straight to it right here with this joint right here. This is off my brother Narciss, DISSECT, his second album, I should say, The Sickness 2. And this is one of my favorite joints, man. They got my brother King L's, my brother Glister Guarantee on it. You understand me, man?
Can you play a joint with Nas following this one and get it, have it lined up off my joint, the beginning of the end, the one with me and Nas on that after this one?
Yeah, sure.
Because it's Nosh's birthday tomorrow, y'all.
Yeah, I know it's my nigga Nosh. That's why I'm playing this song right here. You feel me?
Exactly. So, you know what I mean? I want to get Nosh here. Let's get the double feature, man. I want Nosh.
Let's go, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. And Dan Patrick, nigga, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since I was 13, 14 years old, man.
Yeah.
You hear me? You understand me, man?
Yeah, we old, man. We old out here. We ain't old. We
old dudes, man.
We wise, man.
Oh, you old. I'm a still a young nigga. Let's go, y'all.
That's not necessary. You've got grit in it.
Yeah. And another one.
And your hat.
Hey.
Wonder, did you make this?
All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's my satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.
What's up to a hater caught in the vapors, lit no Vegas. Not for the Vegas, I'm one step in the majors. Cautious the heart was, hoping the case is lost in the matrix. 600 the gray bands, I said fuck your play friends. Never chase those, they chase when you make ends. cruising on blocks, smoking the hot, live or you die. Those were the options, determined by fresh, popping the rotten. Play this type possum, hype plus I'm rocking, they never call when. Fuck are we on now, fuck playing low now. Blow hot, nicer than SoCal. When the king close out, score they close now. She ready to coast out, ice up my coast now. Play and I coach now, nigga I'm so wild. Till it's all sold out, never I sold out. Can knock what I sold out. Hot summers, cold routes, never shut thunder to gold out. No one can oppose now. Bad hands, origami they host out. I'm cold with the clothes now, more be less now. King clutch on best now.
We about subtraction.
They gotta get you blessed out.
That's the common fraction.
King.
We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man. That's our satisfaction. All action. We about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man. That's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. Do it for the love, man. That's our satisfaction.
Nigga, all aboard, you listening to the captain. Circle mad small, too many niggas be capping. Keep that bullshit to yourself, don't need distractions. I got niggas that are running your mouth, not for extractions. It's all about the dough, my nigga, let's get it cracking. For these dividends, I'm moving shit out, let's get the packing. Roll a blunt and head to the sky, you niggas napping. My bars thrill niggas, compare me to Michael Jackson on the moonwalk. Nigga, this is real talk. Keep the green on me like I'm Jack with the beanstalk. Let me get a sample, nigga, that's how the fiends talk. Damn, that nigga lit, yeah, that's probably what your bitch thought. In and out of stores, it don't matter what the guy bought. I got the dough, be in that bitch like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's glitch, nigga, for real, I got that fire flow. And I done earned my stripes, my nigga, like a tiger spurt.
All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.
It's like a sick bitch, girl. Yeah, take your pick. Let's go. I said I need at least 3, the rest is up the glitch. Straight confusing them like trying to eat with chopsticks. All my goals up in the air like a corner kick. We've been eating much better like lettuce wraps. All them lies in your head, that's another cap. All these jewels on us might be a metal trap. And I got the road to the riches on a mental map. We tried to distance ourselves from these heinous acts, but E.N.E versus you, it's a tremendous gap. So sick with it, coming to the dividends. It's the everything, want it all, yes the odds and ends. I'm too clever folks, all of this on schedule. There won't be a spectacle, let me get my vegetables. Double check the calculations if it's questionable. And my math is on point, like a decimal.
All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction. All action, we about subtraction. E.N.E on top, man, that's the common fraction. We the ones that come and see the main attraction. We do it for the love, man, that's our satisfaction.
Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, you dig? You know, come back. What's the name of that song on the beginning of the end? What you were sick?
That's not necessary.
Is it, it's like right after, I think,
That's not.
right after NPR. Nah, keep going. It's not that. Not the one.
Okay, I see it. Let's go.
Happy Hey, to my brother, man. Yeah.
From the OG to the QB to the LB, it ain't nothing none of these lanes can tell me. In the basement, I'm pressing down the whole bill. Before the hustle rack, it's gonna go on wholesale. Toast to the hustlers. Toast to the hustlers. Celebrate the low just when we celebrate the highs. When we learn from every moment, see it through a hustler's eyes.
This nigga Luka from 73.
Light a flame, holding a candle. They all roaming. Straight fully doing my thing like Derek Coleman. Some flash, all of my watch a shining moment. So lit, Goku spit. You ain't touching this. All six flipping the script, and they loving it. Don't believe smoking the air as we discussing this. Junk car in a machine, straight crush shit. Tired all my old bucks like John Cooper. You making mad movies, y'all niggas is making bloopers. Whole parking lot, see this colors to Coopers. The more could just paint job color with future. These new dudes gotta confuse. What's your playlist? Lying if you rap with my bars, I'm your favorite. Yeah, toast to the hustlers. Celebrate the highs and lows like roller coasters.
OG to the QB to the LB. It ain't nothing none of these lanes can tell me. In the basement, I'm busting down the whole bill. Before the hustle rack, it's gonna go on wholesale. Toast to the hustlers. Toast to the hustlers. Celebrate the low just when we celebrate the highs. When we love from every moment, see it through a hustler's eyes. Holy matrimony got us praying over work. Only respect the loyal till the day I'm in the dirt. First day, it's some days I can't say up in the verse. Just don't cross the niggas unless you want backseat of the hearse. Got the plastic rounded in the tape grams couch. Plus the hustle can't end until every grand's out. You ain't buy passport to nah, nigga. You spy, the raw, hit the streets, smell the burn off the tires. Legacy don't matter if you ain't built no empire. My last memory was getting head in the rental. Perfect time and I was counting money, that's coincidental. Her pussy tied to my last line, that's a brass line. Eat it up cash line when I walk with pass line. Before Blake, I see niggas jump over cars like Esteban. So when it comes to your boss, I don't respect the line. I'm electrifying, you can't question the line. Never test the time, E.N.E the best to find. After that, ain't too much to say on this. Fuck a critic, they ain't religious, so they shouldn't never say shit. Can.
You know, we hit y'all with a throwback joint right there. You hear me? Not really, but you know, that album just came out last year. Yeah. This is in case y'all don't remember when we forget, in case y'all forget when we did the listening party for that joint. You feel me? Time just passes on and it just passes on, and you know.
Cherish every moment, y'all.
Yeah, you know, my brother, you know what I'm saying? Paul took the words right out of my mouth, man. You know what I'm talking about? Cherish every moment. Right? Now, this is crazy, y'all, man. This is what's going on, man. This is what's going on, y'all, man. Let me pull the image up for y'all. Let me pull this up on the screen for y'all, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man.
Bring in CBS News contributor and Loyola Law School professor Jessica Levinson now. Jessica, first of all, thanks for joining us. We've talked about these different efforts that, whether it's for political reasons or for practical reasons, Governor Abbott has implemented, despite not really having, as the governor of a state, the jurisdiction to implement, carry out immigration law. What do you, first of all, talk to us about what this 4-5 decision means, and for how long will the state of Texas, the federal government be allowed to remove this razor wire?
So we don't know. This is temporary. And there was, as you said, there was a suit by Texas against Federal Border Patrol agents saying you basically destroyed our property and you trespassed on our land and you should not have cut these wires. That wasn't up to you. That wasn't your place. The federal government, in defending that, very interesting matchup between federal power and state power, has said that is absolutely our purview. We have to patrol, as their name suggests, we have to patrol the border. We are in charge of people crossing the border. We are in charge of investigations. We are in charge of the safety and welfare of those who are crossing the border. And so what you had here is two lower court rulings in favor of Texas. In this case, the Supreme Court jumping in on an emergency application. There's no reasoning, as is typically the case for an emergency application. 5-4 with Chief Justice John Roberts and Justice Amy Coney Barrett joining the liberal justices, saying the federal border patrol agents can go ahead and in certain circumstances can basically break apart that wire in order to allow people to cross. But as you've been saying, it's also not the end of the story. This case will still be litigated. This is not a decision on the merits. This is a decision based on an emergency application.
One thing that
right. So just in case y'all didn't catch that, pause. The state of Texas has razor wire along their border, most of it. The federal government, due to the loose and lax and lackadaisical immigration laws, have basically muscled in their federal authority over the state of Texas and usurping their authority. See, the state of Texas don't want those illegals coming into their state. That's why they got the razor wire up. So they got lawsuits against the Border Patrol and the federal government for destroying their property. Now, this is, man, I want y'all to understand where this is going, man. You got the states going at it with the federal government. The government said, we're the federal government. We patrol the border. We got jurisdiction over you, Texas. So if we say cut the razor wire, we're cutting the razor wire, and it's going to let more and more illegals through. And I'm telling y'all right now, they are on the way here to Columbus, Ohio. Watch what I'm telling y'all.
Oh, yeah, we one of the hot spots. We got a lot of jobs for them here. A lot of warehouses. One of the biggest warehousing cities out here, man.
They're on the way to the 614, man. They're on the way to Buckeye City. Yeah. Welcome to Buckeye City. They're already here. They're already here.
Yeah, they're already here.
They're already here.
Go to the north side.
No, go right.
Go to the west side.
No, you can go to the west side too, especially.
Yeah, on the west
side. Right here in Whitehall. They're right here in Whitehall.
Heavy.
Deep.
They got more.
I go to the gas station. I go to the gas station where I always go, you know.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Man, I'm talking about every single day and every single time. I don't see nothing but Mexicans in there.
They out there, man.
They own that whole strip mall across the street next to the drive-thru.
Mm-hmm. They bought the whole thing.
They own the spot right across from the gas station where you go get some ice cream and shit at. Yeah, it's another Mexican restaurant right down the street.
Me Mexico been there forever.
Me Mexico been there forever. They all the way legal. They've been here forever. Yeah. But you know, a lot of their people's come through there.
Oh, definitely.
And I ain't gonna front. Me Mexico is probably hands down the best authentic family-owned Mexican spot in Columbus.
Hey, I always say that, and they got the best prices. It was crazy.
Best prices, and they margaritas, frozen margaritas.
And when we say the best prices, we talking about drink-wise, food-wise.
Everything. I ain't gonna lie. I think I might go through it. But I'm be honest, I mean, I don't want to be on no shit like. I mean, because you know when.
Yeah.
you be thinking to myself like, man, these people about to come suck up all our resources, man. It's already bad for people out these parts, man.
No,
And
man,
they
we
just
all
got
can
the,
eat.
you know what I mean? They got the federal government back out in Texas, basically chumping Texas off. We don't care if y'all pay for that razor wire. We're the government. We said cut the shit down, and if you don't, we're gonna do it. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. And if you try to sue us for it, don't forget, we run the court that you got to go through to even see such a case.
And when people say, it's what it is. But when it comes to like people saying like jobs and shit, like the jobs that they go to ain't really the jobs that most people really go to like that already. Right. Like, they kind of go find a jobs what they can get. Cause for one, most of them be illegal. So you can't even really get the same, we ain't in the same job market, honestly. Like, they know where they can do. They go to the warehouses and they do work their way up sometimes. You know what I mean? Then they get their
papers. This is what they're going to do, though. And what they doing in New York and what they doing in Chicago, they're giving these illegal immigrants work permits.
Yeah, they do that. But they don't do that for the Mexicans like they do for like Venezuela and like.
That's a fact. That's the other way of fact. That is a fact. But
it's kind of harder for Mexicans to get that coming across the border than it is.
Right. And I'm glad that you said that, because I want to point it out that we don't want to get so misconstrued with the whole Mexicans. They're coming through Mexico, but oddly enough, there's not a lot of Mexicans coming through the border. I'm not saying there's not any. Yeah. It's not majority, man. It's mostly people from Venezuela, Chile,
right on that little coastal line.
Bolivia. You feel me? Argentina, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Paraguay, Uruguay, shit like Central America. All the Central American, literally every single Central American country.
Yeah.
Nicaragua, Panama, Costa Rica, El Salvador.
And it's crazy because a lot of people think I know a lot of Spanish people because my lady's Spanish, but it was crazy. I knew a lot of Spanish people before I even met her. Like, some of her friends I knew before her because I just knew them just because I used to go to the Spanish spots. Like, I go to the clubs, go chill, have drinks. I like the food, for one. And if I'm going to get the food and I could see, like, something that's, like, good on my eyes, too, I'm good with that, too, where I could eat my food and see something light on my eyes. I was a young cat at once, I was out here having fun. And I used to go to different spots. So, that's how I kind of knew about the illegal shit. Like, because I didn't know too much. Like, it was crazy. I knew a lot of Africans, but Africans ain't normally illegal.
Right, but they started a lot. Listen, all the people from around the world are making their way to Mexico because they know that they can easily get to America. Right. By crossing the border, and they'll instantly get benefits, man.
And that's what I was about to lead to, is that it's different now. When we was doing it, 20 years ago, it was a little different. But now, like Bird said, I was going to say that, like, now they coming through there. They going to Mexico first. And it's crazy. But Mexico is a very accepting country, but it's also a strict country in a sense. Like, it's crazy. Mexico is different, man.
You don't want to go to prison in Mexico. You fuck around and get shot in a Mexican prison.
Yeah, you don't want to go to
by an inmate, too. I'm talking about a guard, CO. I'm talking about inmate.
It's like a nigga got connections and you don't know shit out there. You don't even know what the fuck they saying.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I told Julie, I gotta learn. I don't know how I've been with a Spanish woman this long and I ain't learned my Spanish yet. I'm slipping. I'm tired because I be going in environments where it be a lot of Spanish cats. Like, I do that a lot, especially when I'm in New York. Most of the scenes I'm in, a lot of niggas, like, really just truly don't speak English. Like, some of them niggas is really fresh off the boat. And, you're in rooms with a lot of people. I don't like that sometimes. I learn to kind of just be cool, But at the same time, like, it don't be comfortable a lot of time. Like, But you just got to be yourself. Like, I always be cool, but I just don't like being around a bunch of people saying shit that I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, that's hella uncomfortable. Nobody likes that,
But even
when we go to you understand what motherfuckers is saying.
it's good though. I will say, like, when I go out the country, at least having her to be like my like translator and shit, like, you know. But at the same time, like, I need to brush up on my Spanish and my French. I actually know French before, but I kind of forgot this shit because I ain't never had nobody to talk to. So I gotta brush up on my languages because if I'm gonna go to Jamaica, Jamaica's heavy with the French cats out there in Jamaica, or well, DR. My fault, it wasn't Jamaica, it was DR. DR was heavy with the French. You go out there, it's crazy. They a lot of cats come over there from Haiti, and Haiti they speak French. So yeah, you know, there's a couple languages we gotta brush up on, man. In our country, we gotta really brush up on our Spanish, especially you in certain places like Ohio, where it's a lot of Spanish people, Cali, Texas, Florida, New York. You know, these type places, you need to know Spanish. You almost need to know it. They kept telling it. It was crazy. They told us this shit back in the day. I remember they used to say that shit all the time. They used to tell us in school, like, hey, eventually in the future, y'all gonna want to learn Spanish. That was one thing they used to always say. You're going to want to learn Spanish because in the future it's going, and they used to always say that shit. And our hard-headed asses didn't even listen to them. And they actually, that's one thing that I will say that these niggas was right on, was telling us we need to learn Spanish because how many of us love Mexican food, tacos and shit like that, and you be in the Spanish spots and them niggas start talking, you don't know what the fuck they saying. We should have been paying attention, man.
Definitely should have, man.
We should have learned them languages, man. They offered them to us for free in high school. Literally, that's one thing that we could say that they gave us in high school that would have helped us later in life. Out of all them bullshit subjects that they taught us in school that don't apply to everyday life, the Spanish class was actually the one that we should have really paid attention to.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That was probably the only one that I say could apply to everyday life now.
Okay, so we got the big homie Vince McMahon. Big homie Vince McMahon has resigned from being the CEO and chairman of the WWE because he done sat up there and got accused of touching one of them little girls, huh? Not a young girl, though. Let me correct that, though. All right, let me correct that. Not a young underage girl, but, you know, we're about to listen to it. Let's go.
I've heard about the shocking sex abuse lawsuit being leveled at WWE boss Vince McMahon by a former employee. The scandal couldn't come at a worse time as the WWE signs a massive $5 billion deal with Netflix. So much is on the line. Everyone at the
$5 billion. Remember just in 2007, 2008, when Netflix was something that came on your damn phone and shit, and you know could sign up for it and they send you the Netflix in the mail and shit like that? How many of y'all remember when Netflix first came out? Redbox, Netflix, a couple others came out around the same time, and look where Netflix is now. Let's go.
WWE has reportedly been told to not say a word.
Former WWE employee Janelle Grant accuses McMahon of sexual assault and trafficking. Just this week, McMahon, along with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, rang the bell at the New York Stock Exchange to celebrate The Rock joining the board of WWE's new parent company, TKO. Look, 78-year-old McMahon is almost unrecognizable with dyed black hair and a mustache, a far cry from his heyday. In the lawsuit, Janelle Grant accuses McMahon of sharing sexually explicit photographs and videos of her with the wrestlers and recruiting men to have a threesome at the WWE headquarters, even during working hours, while referring to her as his porn star. To show his domination over her life, the lawsuit claims McMahon texted her, "I'm the only one who owns you and controls who I want to blank you." Last year, McMahon spoke about his legacy.
Let me just say I've made mistakes, obviously, both personally and professionally through my 50-year career. I've owned up to every single one of them and then moved on.
Now, many are wondering if the sordid accusations could threaten the 10-year, $5 billion deal Netflix just signed for WWE's live streaming rights.
Is Netflix going to dump this deal? I don't think so. But could they? Well, this is Hollywood and anything can happen. But I would not say that anyone's getting out of the ring yet.
A spokesperson for Vince McMahon says the lawsuit is riddled with falsehoods, baseless fabrications of events that never transpired, and a malicious distortion of the truth.
Somebody of WWE says they take the accusers' quote horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing the matter internally.
Right. $5 billion, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Just for some stuff like this to happen, I mean, this is what I'm saying, man. When stuff like that happens, you can't help but think that these two situations are, come on, right? Just think about what was on my homie's name from he was the coach of the Heat, if I'm not mistaken.
What happened with it?
He's the coach of the Miami Heat, if I'm not mistaken. And they, right before, they waited till after his divorce was over with his wife, ex-wife, to extend his contract to $130 million.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, it was the coach from out of Miami. What's his name?
You talking about what? It was either Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra, or Jeff Van Gundy.
It's one of them, man. One of them dudes, man. I might be mistaken. I might be thinking about somebody else, but I know some
I know
coach.
what you I almost feel like I know exactly what you're talking about, but you gotta think, when we doing business and I know what's going on, I actually, got homies that's going through situations is, same shit. Like, you gotta wait until
Yeah, you hear what Maul said? Yeah, this is crazy, man. We might have to do a show on this, man. We might have to get you on the show tomorrow. He said wrestling being ill with sexual in misdeeds. I did independent wrestling when I was 16. The motherfuckers was bringing homemade porn to practice. Pause.
Oh, shit.
I dipped out too, but not homemade porn. Pause.
Yeah.
So just listen here. Check this out, though, right here, y'all. Check this out.
That's wild.
You doing some anything. We ain't even gonna say wrestling. You out, you doing like wrestling. Listen, you go to practice, like, yeah, so we start our own little league, whatever. He's like, yeah, man, check this out, bro. I'll fire on there. I know me, man. Playing me, man. That's I told y'all, don't ever what I tell y'all, man. What I tell y'all, man. Don't ever let a nigga sex play you. You check that shit at the door with the most force that you possibly may need at the time, whatever's necessary at the time. You be the judge. Don't be soft though, man. I know a lot of you niggas is soft, man. I'm telling you right now, you check that shit at the door. I'm telling you right now, Jack. I'm checking it at the door. Most times, 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna be nice at all. I don't do the sex play. Don't let no man sex play you, man. You check that shit ASAP, my nigga. You hear me? Vince sheltered an exec who was accused of molesting kids. I remember hearing about that, Ma. I remember that. And extorting sex from pro wrestlers for a favorable sponsor. I remember all of this. This was about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, all this was going on. I remember this. Vince, you already know Vince is freaky. He dyed his hair, man. He's down there 80 years old. He dyed his hair like he about 50, 54, 55. He trying to get some, he trying to look young. That's them childlike entities presiding over old Vince, man. He said, yeah, that was foul, bro. I'm looking around like, damn, I'm in here to learn that y'all watching essentially kiddie porn. I left before my dad and big bros aired that play. I know that's what's up. Like, y'all acting crazy, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild, man. That's wild.
That wrestling shit is different, man.
Super different. $5 billion's on the line, though.
Man.
That's a lot of money. All right. But listen here, though, man. Hey, man, you know Vince, man. Allegedly. It's crazy, man. And I'm going to just say from my experience, man, your name don't come up and stuff like this repeatedly if it ain't some type of truth going on, Mike. All right, I'm going to just say that. All right. So, box cleverly, man. You hear what they said Vince said? She said Vince said. Did y'all catch that, Pause? Listen to what Vince said, though. Listen to what Vince said, though.
Photographs and videos of her with the wrestlers and recruiting men to have a threesome at the WWE headquarters, even during working hours, while referring to her as his porn star. To show his domination over her life, the lawsuit claims McMahon texted her, "I'm the only one who owns you and controls who I want to blank you." Last year, McMahon spoke about his legacy.
Let me just say I've made mistakes, obviously, both personally and professionally through my 50-year career. I've owned up to every single one of them and then moved on.
Now, many are wondering if the sordid accusations could threaten the 10-year, $5 billion deal Netflix just signed for WWE's live streaming rights.
Is Netflix going to dump this deal? I don't think so.
I doubt they are,
but could
too.
they? Well, this is Hollywood, and anything can happen. But I would not say that anyone's getting out of the ring yet.
A spokesperson for Vince McMahon says the lawsuit is riddled with falsehoods, baseless fabrications of events that never transpired, and a malicious distortion of the truth.
The parent company of WWE says they take the accusers' quote horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing the matter internally.
Vince, man, said ain't so, brother. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is, man. Listen. Whew, man, you niggas just ain't gonna learn, man. Y'all gonna keep letting the big head, the little head beat the big head out. Pause, man.
Super pause.
No matter what, no matter what age group you is, ethnicity you is, these niggas is crazy. These niggas out here going crazy, man.
Definitely a crazy pause, y'all. That was wild.
Nah, that's just the real shit, though.
It was. Hey, I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't gonna stop.
And that ain't even me that said that. Pimp C said that. So.
Right.
And Pimp C done definitely said some Paul Murray stuff. Rest my answer to the big homie, but I'm just saying, man, god damn, man. When I analyze you niggas' lyrics, I be like, hold on, whoa. Like, why would you choose to say that? You out of all the shit you can say, that's what you wanted to say, my nigga? Oh, I mean, I know it's different slang and slangwich. I know it's different. I know it's different slangwich and vernaculars and different terms and stuff, man. But I'll be like, I don't know where y'all niggas be from. We don't talk like that around here, man. We don't use that terminology around here, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's super pause. Like, it wasn't even pauses back then. It's just like, wow, You know, niggas, hey, like Bird said, a lot of niggas are rappers. They use different kind of slangs and different kind of terminologies, you know?
Right.
Nah, that's...
Man, Vince, man, let's hope,
you know. Shit is wild, though. Like, yeah.
With Vince, it's crazy, right, L?
He always was kind of weird to me anyway. Like, you know, he just was a cat with a lot of money. And, you know, he ran the business. But he always came off as a kind of, like, I used to really be, like, we used to really watch this.
I really watch wrestling.
Yeah, we was really hooked on wrestling, I'll say, until really I got to college, and it just got to a point where it was just, it wasn't like I didn't like it, but it just was like I just didn't have the time. Yeah, I was just moving around too much, you know what I mean? Like, to really watch it like I used to. Like, we used to literally every week, you know, Monday night, it was like an event. Like, that was what it was. Like, you watching that or you watching football, like, and most of the time we was watching that.
Right.
You know, and, you know, Vince McMahon, he just always came off as a little different kind of weird type dude. So like I told y'all, and I tell y'all all the time, I'm never surprised or shocked about any news I hear about really anybody in the industry anymore, because I don't put it past them. Like, even the cats that I really rock with as far as like whatever their talent is, and I rock with it, you just still can't put nothing past what people do out here in society behind closed doors. You know, you just can't be. It's almost some of your favorite superstars does some weird shit. It's just what it is, man.
Speaking of it is what it is.
Just like the common stories that repeat themselves. Yeah, you could definitely outgrow. Yeah, but nah, what's crazy is if I still, like, sometimes I might just happen to pass by it on TV. I even watch that new, like, what's it, E.N.E or I forget, whatever that new wrestling, like, I watch it every once in a while. Like, if I see it on TV, you know, there's certain things I don't change the channel for. And I say, if I see wrestling on, I might just sit there and watch it. Like, if it pops up, I'm seeing it. But it ain't nothing like, I don't know the storylines anymore. None of that. Like, back in the day, I used to know the whole storyline. I used to be, but like I said, now I'm very.
I remember that, man, Maul, man.
Yeah, my TV time is very selective now.
I remember that. That was crazy back in the day, man.
Yeah. All my shit is on stream.
Definitely an agent provocateur, man, for sure, for sure.
Who
now,
you talking about?
Vince McMahon, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, he always came off. You say he let Roddy Piper, and I remember that.
Yeah, everybody remember that.
Yeah, that's when I was more. See, me and Maul was in school at that time, so that's when we was watching it. See, Maul, we was the same time together in the '90s. Like, yeah, if y'all don't know, that's how far back me and Maul go. We go back even farther than that. We like,
see, that's why niggas who come with these niggas we actually know, man. You hear me? Now, speaking of it is what it is, man. This dude, Mace, man. When I'm talking about murder, I fuck with you, murder, for real, man. I respect you as a OG artist and all of that stuff, bro. I gotta be honest with you, man. Like I said, you still got some explaining to do in my eyes, man. A lot of explaining, and you know what I'm saying. When I heard, when I think about on the show, how you be like, how Mace, you know what I'm saying, be like, he be like tricking Cam. Or trying to trick Cam into saying some pause-worthy type shit or something, trying to catch him up, pause. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I just be noticing shit, dog. You always, you know, it's just crazy that, you know, my man Flea said he went in the room, man. He said he seen the joint, man. Like, it's crazy.
Right, definitely, yeah. That shit was hilarious, though, yeah. Nah, I mean, it is, yeah. Hey, like I said.
Oh, man.
I would not.
And not only that, though, like I said, not only that, he got to explain that story that Sparta Loke was talking about, man, when he was on my brother M-Rec. Shout out to M-Rec. He was on M-Rec show when all, you know, the stuff with Puffers that was coming out. He was on M-Rec show, and he was basically saying that, goddamn it, Mace told him the story about Puff said something about coming to the party with no drawers on or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's crazy. You feel me?
Yeah, you don't tell me what for one.
And I know all that shit I said to sound like some old chatty probably shit, and to an extent I'm a man it was, but I'm just saying just to bring some context of why I'm talking about Mace. When and him always like seeming like he try to like not so much as provoke, but like trick Flea into saying some pause-worthy shit, where he always be saying some pause-worthy shit, like this shit right here.
Because in the front court, they now have like they're gonna have some consistency versus before they just were perimeter heavy, and to beat anybody in the East, they're gonna have to have some consistency down low.
That was crazy, but go ahead. That was wild. That
was wild. Some consistency down low. Wow. Wow. Crazy.
Kale was
Crazy.
reaching on
Crazy.
Wow, he ain't reaching though.
Not
Man.
reaching though, bro.
He's not reaching though.
Talking about the game, son.
Nah, because we got peak game.
Nah, both of them
gotta
niggas,
look
hey, but both of them
Just
niggas
make
is
some
funny.
more
Nah, he got
reputable
peak game though. Watch this nigga Mace, man. Watch this nigga murder.
Nah, he's just talking about
because
the
Nah,
game.
he was, but listen to what why you gotta watch.
in the front court they now have they're gonna have some consistency versus before.
See, he already said something about consistency. He ain't even have to mention consistency again. Right? But now watch.
Where they just were perimeter heavy, and to beat anybody in the East, they're gonna have to have some
He said some so that means he thought about what he said before he said it. He know that sounded crazy, man.
You know, niggas vocabulary is limited for.
Man, this nigga Mace is not a stupid nigga. This nigga's
He's
vocabulary
not.
is
Yeah,
extensive.
he's just trying. This is a live show too now, so.
No, this is not a live show.
Well, they don't
pre-record this. They're never live.
But they don't do like retakes or nothing. It's pretty much. I mean, like you said, it's not live, but they do like it streams out. Like it ain't like they do like.
But listen to what he said though.
Consistency down low.
Look how he look.
That was crazy, but go ahead. That was wild.
Yeah,
that was wild. Some consistency.
And you see, he said pause afterwards. So that's what I'm saying.
But that's because Cam caught it.
Nah, this nigga Mace just said pause. He tried to say it quietly too, man.
You would, hey, Stacks, you wouldn't even have paused that one.
I definitely would have paused it because when I was listening, I was at work listening to this the other day, and I said, "Whoa, man, consistency down low, my nigga." Like, damn.
You let some shit slide worse than that, but that wasn't like to me. That was light.
But see, for you to understand, you gotta. This is just a clip of the conversation, though. L.
Okay, yeah.
But for you to understand why I'm saying
I didn't see the episode.
You have to see the whole clip. This is just a little bit of the whole clip. That nigga.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This week I was kind of busy, so I didn't get the chance. I only got to watch the Monday show.
This nigga murdered me on some bullshit. Like, what? For real.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mace is smart, but that nigga, man, he it seemed like he was trying to find a different word, but consistency did fit in what he was talking about as far as like the whole game plan and what he was talking about. Like, hey man, when we talk about sports, it's different. Like, it's hard
that
to
nigga,
say.
that nigga Mace knows he didn't defend
but
that
it's
shit
hard
like
to,
he
like, bro.
He didn't defend it like he normally do.
No, because what can you defend? Because what he said was what it was. Like, if I'm talking about somebody on the perimeter or somebody playing, if I say playing down low, now you got me thinking like I can't say, like, nah, like me even saying that, like, all right.
I remember that, Law. He did say that too. I think it's the episode he said that on too.
Yeah, but I mean that's what you would say. Like, you either on the perimeter or you playing down low. And if I say that, now it's like I gotta say pause, but that's how you would explain the fucking game. Like, if I'm explaining it to you, like I don't know how else to like say it.
If you don't,
what on the block? All right, you playing.
Listen though, this is what I'm saying, L. Without seeing that whole entire clip, that whole segment, that's not it's out of context for you, right?
Okay,
you have to see the
I'm
whole.
Just saying, it's just hard to kind of
clip
like,
to understand why him saying consistency down low is crazy.
But if you explain in certain times, if you explain in certain type of sports and certain type of situations, I mean, you could say it's a pause-worthy situation, but for a nigga who just watch sports, it's just a regular sports terminology. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm explaining the game, I ain't expecting to say pause on no shit that I've been kind of explaining my whole life as far as like a basketball game or a football game play. I ain't about to pause myself on no shit like that because I'm just explaining the motherfucking game. Like, that's what it is. Like, now it's like, niggas be making it, it should not be cringeworthy for me to be talking about basketballs and shit like that. If I talk about a basketball, a nigga gonna be trying to pause me and shit. Like, nigga, Like, nigga, you can't pause me if I'm talking about a basketball, bro. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, you know, say I'm throwing the ball, nigga, don't try to pause me and shit. Like, nigga, that's what I'm talking about.
That
Like,
nigga said some consistency down low.
it's just, I mean, but that's what
He
he's
said
talking
some,
about.
because he know if he see, that's what I'm saying. That's all part of the whole situation, though. Because if he would have said it any other way, it would have been the same shit. Though he was trying to say it a different way to say it. You know what I'm saying? He thought consistency was going to do it, but nigga, you already know.
I mean, how many different ways? I mean, it is different ways you could say consistency, but I mean, like you said, it was already on his head because he just said it a couple of seconds ago. So, you know, I would give him a pass on that one. I wouldn't go too deep on that one. Like that one wasn't like it's some shit that they done said on that show that's been pause worthy. But at the same time, it's just different, man.
You know, the niggas just clowning though, man. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And it makes for a good show because we talk about it and they made a clip out of it. So,
and this is the thing.
Yeah.
This is what really got them to where they at. And this is why exactly what Bird said. This is what makes them, to me, one of my favorite shows. And I love that now they doing it like every day because I do watch it.
Right.
I watch it actually more than I watch any other sports show. Like as far as a whole show from start to finish, like. Right. Really, their show is the only show that I've watched start to finish in a long time. I don't even watch Sports Center or none of that shit, like start to finish, except for their joints. And so I and like what Bird said, like them even doing that, they do it because sports is just an easy target for you to say it, and it's gonna be funny and it's gonna get a good reaction, and it's gonna cause like where me and Bird can even go back and forth just for a little bit, but. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole golden part of their whole friends doing this. Like how me and Birds do the sports show on Tuesday. You know? But it's just dope how they do it. They bounce ideas off each other. They real knowledgeable in the situations and how they present the whole sports package. Pause. Shit. Y'all niggas kill me, man. But yeah. You know, it's just like I get it, man. They bounce off each other and it's funny as hell. Cam is a witty cat. Whoa. So is my man, Mace, man. They dope. Whoa. They dope, smart dudes, man. Like Maul said, they are smart, man. They smart cats. You don't get to those points without being smart. Yo.
You said they pause. They bounce off of each other though.
All right, nigga. See, fuck y'all, man. I'm high, man. Like, y'all gotta stop. I smoke.
Wow.
And I'm about to roll up again.
Bounce off each other, man.
I can't even see what the
fuck. I wasn't the only one that caught that. Pause. You feel me?
Because these words is too small. Unless Birds put them up on the screen, I can't see these shit. So I ain't got my glasses down here. Like, it's like small letters. We say, he said, more lovers than brothers. Hey, Mace, what was that? Oh, yeah, that was a wild line for Puffy.
That was
and
a wild bar, man.
It's crazy. I just saw that as a meme or some shit when niggas said that. That was wild. Like, and I don't, yeah, you shouldn't say that in a love song. I'm not going to call my chick a lover like my brother in a song that I'm talking about. But like I said, like he don't write that shit, but he did approve that shit and he said it. Like you can't say shit like that. Don't do it. It's not even cool. Like, but that's different. That's different than them niggas doing like a live. Like I keep saying it's a live show because they really just tape it and then they drop. Edits is probably like editing out some shit that they may have said about somebody that they probably didn't want to really say and put it out there to the masses. But for the most part, it's a live show. Because that shit literally goes out like the next hour. Like them niggas reported that day. Oh, damn. These niggas is out here. There's some good basketball. Oh, you missed that? Huh? Hey, this nigga Luka Doncic dropped 73 tonight. We want to talk about.
Yeah, it's some legendary ball calls getting played. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
Legendary basketball getting played. Jack, I gotta say that.
It's gonna be a good playoff, y'all. Who gonna win it? Who y'all think gonna win the NBA championship? Let's do the preseason. Y'all think gonna win the championship, or you could put the two teams you think could be in the championship. You could do either or. If you got a team you think all right win it, put that in the chat. If you got two teams you think could get there, you can't decide. But they got to be from different conferences. You can't pick two West or two East, though. You got to do it from the other side. I would say right now, I would love, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see the two, the two guys up there, man, Embiid versus Jokic. You know, Denver versus Philly. That's what I like to see. And we'll see who's the best. Because these two have been the two best dudes in the league the last, I would say, 3-4 years. So I would like to see who actually solidify and make their name all the way to the top. Like, I feel like right now, I give it slightly to Jokic. Even with the great season that Embiid having and he's been having the last 3-4 years, Jokic won the championship, and I'm a championship guy with the numbers. Oh, yeah. Let's talk Griselda. Let's get to this right here. Sophia Barger.
What's her name?
Sophia Barger.
That's the actress that's playing her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've been hearing about this, but I haven't watched it.
Okay, yeah.
All right. I'm thinking about watching it tomorrow for real.
Yeah, it's only 8 episodes. Like, I'm almost finished with it.
Right. You know what I'm talking about? Griselda. How many of y'all sit up there and watch this?
Hey, it's crazy.
Go ahead and talk about it real quick. I'm going to go grab some water real quick.
Nah, I want to say because if you know her, you probably know her from Modern Family, which is a comedy show. And, like, she did also comedy movies with the one white chick that's funny as hell. I forget her name. But she's super funny. So to see her in the real role where she, for one, is doing a biopic type, series or whatever it is a different flip from what she normally has done as far as being a comedic actress in the TV show world and movie world. So it was dope to see her try to grow as a character, get out of her role, and I would say that, because I've seen a lot of her work, and to see her really try to get out of that funny type role that she's always played the same role. The obnoxious Spanish chick, this the hot, super pretty Spanish bimbo kind of, that she's played the same roles every role. So I didn't know how I was gonna feel when I first heard this, because I think J-Lo had the role prior to COVID. J-Lo actually had the role, and I thought J-Lo would have did a great job too, because J-Lo, as much as people hate on J-Lo, she actually does embody roles, and she actually had it too. That sniper movie that she was in, that Mother, that was a dope movie. But
I'm about to say, baby girl kind of looked like J-Lo a little bit.
Yeah, but nah, and what's crazy, she's old too. I'm trying to tell y'all, these Spanish women, man, some of they all 50, man. They all 50 plus. Her, J-Lo, Salma Hayek, and they all, well, that's a whole nother subject. But nah, she older. Like Julie, the reason why I even knew about her, because I saw her in the Modern Family, then I started having Julie watching. She used to be on the novellas, which is like they Spanish soap operas and shit. And she was older and used to be married to like a famous soccer player or some shit, and got divorced, and then she got into TV, and then she flipped it when she got on. Modern Family was a top show that was winning So she's an awarded actress, and like I said, she was always playing funny roles. So I didn't know how I was gonna feel going into it, and it's been years, and I low-key forgot about it, and it dropped. And Julie, she put me on to it on Thursday, and I was like, okay. And yeah, it's a dope series. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way that they doing it. I like the way that they got the whole storyline. Like we already done watched all the documentaries, so you gonna know most of the story because we done had the information. We don't watch Cocaine Cowboys. We don't watch all that shit. We don't the shit. So we know most of the story. Now it's just putting all the stories together so you see it in the actual movie style, TV show style, which is dope.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We about to get to some E&E. You did. Consistency down low is wild, man. Y'all make sure, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Grizel, that's the thing. They said her ugly. Cause like, but in the movie they keep trying to. This is the only thing that I don't like is that they try to portray Griselda like she was a pretty chick, but I don't know. Back in the day, I felt like they used to say that she wasn't that pretty, but now they trying to flip it. So was she? I don't know. So that's something that we're gonna have to look at because they did say she was a prostitute. We know that.
Yeah, she definitely used to sell box.
So she could have been.
She was a mule too at one point.
Yeah.
When she was a younger girl.
But she was ruthless, definitely. That's one thing I know. Like you know, I've heard real stories. Like she's definitely ruthless.
So we about to get to some more E&E. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in, walk with us, man. Y'all gonna like this right here. This gonna surprise L too.
Yeah, she's one of the.
That's like real quick. About subscribe to the page. Let's go.
Hey, Verge. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guarantee.
Right.
E.N.E. With your boy shit. Nosh and Glitch, nigga. They know what time it is. Palmers and Leafs. We rolling up.
Okay, I see it on the screen.
Glitch, yeah. Real rap from a real nigga. Yeah. Lyrically, I was trained to kill niggas. Yeah. Fuck a perk, I ain't fucking with no pills, nigga. Nah. Blowing gas, show you how I feel, nigga. Hey, sick, niggas gotta deal with us. Bring the nines and the pumps and the K's with us. Let them all go bang, get to play with us. E&E shit, bitch, you know the gang with us. Yeah, break it down with a beat break. I'm a king, gotta greet me with a big steak. Rolling green, then I gotta hit the interstate. Eating good shit every day at the end of the day. Niggas know we been great. Now we popping our shit. Right. Too dope, you gotta cook up for this. I'm too dope, that shit that you shoot in your wrist. Put me on the level, you ain't no exist. Get a glitch, nigga, get it popping when I come round. On the up, but I been 10 toes down. Real cold shit, I'm about to spit heat now. Solid nigga, I don't even need the fame now. Overdosing on being dope, it's clear to see. I see it. Grabbing titles from all you niggas, it's E&E.
Doors up, man, we scorching shit. We immersed with the gas, yeah, we torching shit.
Fire flames when we spit, niggas know we lit. Lot of money, lot of trees, gotta keep the L's lit.
No frail shit, tracks, we the real shit. And we go nuts with the bars like a trail mix.
If the shit ain't broke, don't gotta fix shit. Always on our toes, I promise, nigga, we don't
Sorry,
slip.
Jalala with some of my friends. Talk about stories we can't comprehend. Count all this money on 5s and 10s. Everything matter with my dividends. Pina colada and strawberry fizz. Pineapple daiquiri, blueberry mist. Popping champagne and sipping on crisp. Mix it together, then go on the bench. E&E letters is 10 out of 10. Getting defensive, but show no offense. Getting too deep, cause y'all catch the dense. Stay in the game while y'all ride the bench. Bringing me water by making these hits. All about president, I got a gift. It can get money and I got a rinse. Flow is water, leaving the print. Smoking that sticky, then leaving the stench. Two different strains, then go in the switch. Can't decide which one is which. Damn, we pick it like it's a fence. Going on branches, out on the limb. Bushes is cut, trees is trimmed. House so big, we rebuild a den. Ocean views and a place to swim. Center face room, seats and sway. Chauffeur room out on display. Shoes is clean. Look at the J's. Give me 14s in the light gray. Get in my bag, just one of my tricks. Get them to pay, just one of my licks. Several videos, couple of flicks. And I'm that Butcher Boys be on some shit. Scores up, doors up. Man, we scorching shit. We immersed with the gas. Yeah, we torching shit.
Fire flames when we spit. Niggas know we lit. Lot of money, lot of trees. Gotta keep the L's lit.
No frail shit. Tracks, we the real shit. And we go nuts with the bars like a trail mix.
If the shit ain't broke, don't gotta fix shit. Always on our toes. I promise, nigga, we don't
Said he
slip.
wants more, well I sold all the flavors. Split them like Garcia Vegas, we all say the A of my niggas be major. Mean, I shorten the combo, I talk to you later. No presence of phonies, you niggas is on the official. No notary, fuck if she calling me, no I'm gon' hang her. One in the chain, but going on beats, giving my pain. The fuck with the fame, let's look in the mirror. The reason they fear is cause niggas are lyric. If ever together, from hip and the go. Playing the heat, but I plan for the co. I know of those nights and I pray for this growth. The king for the guys and it's starting the show. Never could sleep till my niggas is on. X with the passion, we're talking to home. Study your lessons and search for your light. Gotta decide if it's worth the flight. Next I'm gonna holler at Dame and merch you right. You
Merchandise.
You're not on my side, I'm rolling the fight. 4 different L's, that's Gemini twice. Screaming more life, nigga, I'm light. Nothing to light, alien tight, Arabian Nights. Nigga, that's high, nigga, you not. I plugged in your bot, now exit the spot. Fuck why you lie, now you gon' lie. Chillin' with L, the E and the I.
Doors up, doors up. Man, we scorching shit. We immersed with the gas. Yeah, we torching shit.
Fire flames when we spit. Niggas know we lit. Lot of money, lot of trees. Gotta keep the L's lit.
No frail shit. Tracks, we the real shit. And we go nuts with the bars like a trail mix.
If the shit ain't broke, don't gotta fix shit. Always on our toes. I promise, nigga, we don't slip.
Gotta keep the L's lit. I gotta use that as a motherfucker. I gotta use that for one of my hustles. Like a crazy, I'm a hustler type. Gotta keep the L's lit.
Smash that like button, click with the bell, subscribe to the page.
Yeah.
You're on your social engineering, man. I'm tuned back. I keep telling y'all, man, we got hits for days, man. We got hits for days, man. Yeah, man, you know, we got hits for days, Jack. This is just sad what this brother's going through, man. But this is the type of stuff that happens to you, man, when you think you want to play these people's game and you get a little bit beside yourself, man. They sit up there and show you that you're just another nigga. You hear me?
That's game right there. Game, ho. Damn, that's game song. Listen to Jonathan Majors, man.
Yeah, they screwed they messing him all the way over, man.
Yeah, man. He said all the wrong shit, man. It's fucked up because this nigga actually did what you would tell somebody to do in that type of situation. So I don't even know what to say. Like I would tell anybody if you in that situation to run away. Run away. Run away.
That's what I would tell you.
Anytime
get away from the situation, man.
Yeah, if you feel like a situation where a chick might try to hit you with a DV or in public, nigga, run away. Just run away. Run away. Get as far as you can away from it. And this nigga ran for damn near like 10
It cost him
bucks.
$25 million, and now the actor is broke. And Jonathan Majors spent the majority of his career doing indie roles such as White Boy Rick, Gully, and The Last Black Man in San Francisco. That's why everyone was shocked when Jonathan Majors was asked to play Kang the Conqueror in the Loki series, which meant a much bigger future for a man and actor. That's because Kang the Conqueror is one of the main villains of the Avengers comics, and the fifth Avengers movie was going to be called Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. And Jonathan Majors was praised for the role, both the small and the big screen, being liked in the Loki series, but loved for Ant-Man 3, even though the movie got bad reviews. That meant Jonathan Majors was going to get paid $20 million for Avengers 5, which was 3 times what Josh Brolin got paid to play Thanos. That all went downhill for him when he was accused of assault by his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari, saying she accused him of cheating and he attacked her. But when he was accused, his agency cut him as well as all of his brand endorsements, and the only group to stay with him was Disney because they were banking on his career. But after he was found guilty, Disney announced they would be firing him and also renaming Avengers 5 to not include Kang's name. But because of this, he won't be getting his $20 million, and also spent all the money he made as Kang so far on legal fees. So yeah, back to being broke, and with that, I'm Charles Cross. Subscribe to learn something. Jonathan Majors was supposed to be the next.
That sucks. Tell you, man, messing with them Dub G's, Jack. Damn, my nigga, man, damn, they tore his ass out the frame, Jack. They tore Jonathan Majors out the frame, man. So all the money he made up until that point, he spent on legal fees.
He really did.
So now he back in the hose. Disney done stood up there and fired him. He lost all his endorsement deals.
Hope that nigga was saving up.
God damn, man.
That's fucked up, man. Cause he was pretty cool. I mean, he played the same role in all the movies, but you know, he was one of their actors. You could tell that he was a controlled actor in a sense, you know? Like when you see a guy that plays the same role over and over and over and over and over again, you kind of get the gist of what's going on. But I will say this, above all that, I will say he did play in good movies, quality movies that even I will watch because he was a good actor. You know, I still give him that credit. Like, I give credit where it's due no matter what, no matter if I feel like you're a controlled actor or not. If you make good product, because it ain't a lot of good product out here, honestly, movie-wise. And that Creed he played a good role in the Creed. You know, that was kind of his role where they gave him the chance, where they, you know, kind of took him from nowhere, put him in a major film at a pivotal moment, and he killed the role. So, above what anybody would say, gatekeepers, any of that shit, when you in the game, even if you got to go through gatekeepers and you got to do all this shit to even have that talent, there comes a moment where you still have to show and prove that you even worth your value to even be in a position to even get to any moment like that, to where you can even be like how Bird said and slap the fuck out of a motherfucker to even say some shit. Like, you have to be talented enough to even get in the room to even slap a motherfucker. Like, and he was at least talented enough to do that and get to where he was, and he actually did a good role. That I would say that's the role that I really remember him from was a Creed out of all the movies he did. You know what I mean? And he played a good role. He played his role effectively. But that situation I felt like was some bullshit because I couldn't believe that they really charged this nigga with that shit. Like, and that niggas ain't. That's some bullshit, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, I just seen niggas stand up for a lot of shit out here in these streets. And I'm like, this nigga actually got trimmed for real in real life society. And nobody really gives a fuck. Just because he was with a white woman. You know what? You know what that shows me is how disposable niggas is, man. That's how society really treats niggas, man. Even our own. Like, it's funny because it'll be the black women, and then the first thing the black women say is, "Oh, well, that shit happened because he was fucking with a white girl." And that's fucked up that we dismiss niggas because of who they fucking with, and it's subconscious, but it's fucked up because it don't just happen to niggas. Like, how many niggas did we know? Like, my nigga Blueface going through it because he got him a Christian rock. And we don't say, oh, that's fucked up because he fucking with a black chick. And that happens when we hear about that. As much as we say white women fuck over black niggas, we hear about more. It's more Christian rocks that we all know about than we know about white chick. We all know way more Christian rocks than any of these white chicks, and that's the unfortunate truth, my G. But we don't keep ourselves when we say shit about blaming it on the white woman, and that's the reason why he ain't getting no pub about this, all because he was dating a white chick, and that's the easy way to dismiss a nigga, and that's easy for niggas to dismiss niggas that way, in a sense. And me, I never been a nigga that like that shit. I don't dismiss no nigga, because if a nigga get trimmed in the system, a nigga get trimmed in the system, and it can happen to you too. And if it happen to you, you can't be a nigga to dismiss a nigga in the system, and then once you get hit in the system, you yelling for help. Now you hypocritical, which is even worse. So protect your morals, man. When you really, like, if you say you protect people at a cost, then you gotta protect them all the way around. You can't be halfway with it when it fits your narrative, or you being fake, and that ain't a good thing. And that's why I didn't like this situation, because I was like, I seen a lot of people just say, oh, because he was with a white girl, and niggas dismissed him because he was with a white girl, and that's why he ain't getting no pub. And that was fucked up, because this nigga really got trimmed. This nigga got hit with some shit that he did not do, that we all saw on live TV. If it would have been any kind of other situation, we'd have been like, oh, nah. If it would have been reversed, the nigga would have got shot, or whatever. Like, I just don't like injustice. That's just me. I don't like it, injustice, especially when I see the shit played out literally in live video for everybody to see, and the nigga really still get hit with some shit that he wasn't really doing, that wasn't proven beyond reasonable doubt, as they say, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That nigga got trimmed. That nigga got charged with shit. I think, for one, the charges should have been dropped as soon as the video was dropped. As soon as the video was dropped, the charges should have been dropped.
Now, this story right here is just insane. You hear me? El, have you heard about this, man?
Nah, I haven't heard about anything new, at least.
Man, listen to this bullshit, man. This is in our city, too. This is in Columbus, Ohio.
This some good weed.
This is some good shit.
Hey, double the order.
Man, you gotta be shitting me, man.
I'll be good on my birds. I got my gallon, man. They got these joints for $10, y'all. Go on Amazon, man. They got the sale with the gallon water jugs for $10.
You gotta keep your gallon on that.
Yeah, a player cup too, man. This is a dope joint for my people to go to the gym a lot too. Super effective joint. These joints is normally like $23, $24 too. So.
Hey man, check this here. This is in our city, y'all.
After police say they kidnapped a 13-year-old boy after allegedly catching him inside their Kia. Police say the suspects forced the boy into their home at gunpoint and demanded $3,000 from the victim's father in ransom. Carla Rogner joins us live in studio with new details we now know about this case. Carla?
Yeah, neighbors tell me there was a huge police presence at the apartment complex, and the SWAT team responded to the kidnapping. The defendants were in court this morning and are each being held on $500,000 bonds.
20-year-old Cece Prack and 21-year-old Zachary Boyd are accused of kidnapping, holding, and threatening to kill a 13-year-old boy who they say broke into their car and damaged their ignition. As Judge People set bond, she commented on the vigilante justice.
Do I understand the minimal record, but we are definitely in the Wild West here with people taking justice into their own hands if the facts are to be believed.
Police say it happened early Thursday morning at the Prack and Boyd's apartment. The boy told police he was inside Prack's vehicle when he was confronted at gunpoint, assaulted, and forced inside the apartment. Police believe Pratt called the boy's father and demanded $3,000 in ransom for the damage to her car. In the same parking lot where this incident happened, we saw a Hyundai parked with its window shattered and ignition torn apart.
Don't take justice into your own hands. But I do think it's evidence and a reflection of the frustration that people have. They want to be able to maintain their livelihood, pay their bills, and they know that may not be able to happen if your car's stolen.
City Attorney Zach Lyme says the city's lawsuit against Kia and Hyundai is still ongoing. The brands represented more than half of the stolen cars in the city in 2023.
I think folks are frustrated, and I think that's one of the main reasons why Kia and Hyundai need to step up to the plate and put the technology in to fix some of the old cars, but also open their pocketbook and repay taxpayer dollars so that police can focus on violent crime in our community and not worry about going after the significant rise in stealing car thieves of Kia and Hyundai.
A third person connected to the kidnapping was also in juvenile court today. In an interview with police, the suspect denied holding the teen against his will. And for ransom, it's unclear whether the 13-year-old is facing any charges. Yolanda? All right, thank you.
Right. It wasn't a Honda, it was a Kia. Right. Remember a few months ago last year, we was telling y'all about the Kia boys in our city? Little young motherfuckers going around stealing niggas' Kias and shit because they just can do it with a USB. Yeah, man. I ain't buy one of them raggedy Kias anyway, but yeah, that's crazy, man. Hell, man. This is crazy.
At first I was just until I actually got the whole story, and then as the story started unfolding, they talking. Yeah, hey man, let me tell you.
That's crazy. This is insane.
Let me tell you, y'all niggas don't come on my fucking property. Don't touch my car. Don't come on my property. If you step on my lawn and you step on my property, what happens can happen. I would say they was kind of light. I mean, shit.
I mean, but they turned the
Did they get a gun butt? Then the ransom is a little much, but he would have got roughed up, definitely.
They turned the potential
nigga, hey, you gotta get a gun butt or something, nigga.
Right? Or breaking in a car and then into a damn kidnapping.
Yeah, don't kidnap the nigga, but
that's crazy.
Like, you gonna
that's why I think she's like an Asian bitch or some shit.
But you gonna get a gun butt though. You gonna get a gun
she's like an Asian chick or some shit.
The little nigga gonna have to leave with a lump, man. He gonna have to leave with a lump. At least a lump. Like I said, but the thing is, in the dark, I ain't gonna lie, cause on my street, I could see out my camera and shit. So I don't know, man. I don't want nobody coming up on my property because I don't like nobody walking up near my house at night. Like, so I'm very protective of my shit. Now, what I will say, breaking in the car, man. We seen movies like South Central. What was his name? Willie Manchester shot my homie in the back and got off. Like y'all can't be breaking into people's cars. Like I said, like what we talked about earlier, you cannot do actions and then be mad how people react. Because it could have been worse. It could have been worse. You know what I mean? They could have really fought the little homie because he was caught. Dead in the middle of Little Italy. This nigga's in a car. These niggas got a gun on him, and he is trying to steal their shit. What their reaction is, that's when I talk about you can't control people's reactions after you do some shit to them. He was in an ill position. And you know what? As much as we throw these ages around, I don't know how this kid looked, and this don't really have no context in the sense of what can happen at any time. But some of these kids don't be looking like they 13. Like these kids, you niggas be like 6'2", 13. What if this was a nigga that looked big? Like, you know what I mean? At first, you might not know till you actually start talking to them. But some of these kids ain't no little niggas neither. So you don't know what's going on in a nigga breaking in your whip. All you see is a nigga in your whip when you approach the car. You don't know how big a nigga is in your car when you see a nigga from a distance sitting in your car. You don't know until you get up on the actual scene. You know what I mean? You don't know who breaking
That's a
in.
fact.
Like if a nigga sitting down in your car, you don't know how tall a nigga is. You don't know how old a nigga is. You don't know none of that shit until you actually run up on a. You may talk to a nigga, and like I said, some of these kids, I know kids that's 13 is taller than me, nigga. Some of my niggas' kids is taller than me right now. Niggas is way taller than me. Like, so shit. Like, some of you don't know. And that little nigga might get off on you. And hey, last thing you want to do is get your car and take it there, your ass with. I ain't gonna. Hey, man.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks.
A little nigga whip your ass and take your car, nigga. You can't tell nobody that. You gotta make up a different story. You can't even tell the cops that one. You might have to tell the cops a different story on that shit. Like, nah, niggas. Oh shit, nah, but real shit though. Like, man, these little niggas is they tall. They not little niggas like how we used to think. It was like one out of every 200, 300 kids that was over 6 foot in middle school. These niggas is tall now. And you go to these AAU basketball games, these niggas is in 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th grade. They already 6 foot. So, like I said, I don't know. We don't know nothing about the situation, but I'm just saying, you don't know how tall a nigga, what his age is when you're approaching the car and a nigga sitting in your car trying to steal your car. You really don't know until you get up to the car, and these niggas probably niggas is mad, nigga, because you got a kid. We in Columbus, you've been hearing about all these niggas. It's a kid, boys, and you finally caught one. You know what I mean? Most of these niggas, they steal niggas' cars. Ain't none of them really got caught. And I said it ain't gonna stop, and it ain't gonna really get really serious until one of these kids really get shot out here. And that's the worst part about it. Like, these kids ain't gonna learn until somebody really catch something off of this shit. And it's fucked up. This type of situation, it's fucked up that they had to go to jail over this all the way. Like, yeah, they took it to the extreme because you ain't have to take me in the crib, demand money and all that. He vandalized the car. And they probably don't have the money to fix the car. So it is a fucked up situation. It's fucked up. It is. It is very fucked up.
This is definitely a bad situation because, like I was saying, man, I mean, I understand, little homie was wrong, but to turn that into a kidnapping is just crazy. Now y'all's bonds is both $500,000. Not getting out of jail.
But Verge, they was frustrated, bro. They was pissed. They probably
had nothing to do with nothing, man. They're supposed to call the police. That's what they were supposed to do.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's true shit. That's what I was
call the police. And this goes back to what you said earlier about, just run away.
But I also understand.
Nobody. Unless they breaking into your property while you there, you got to defend yourself. That's different, though.
But that's a heat in the moment. See, it's certain things that I feel is teetering the line of like heat of the. You know how they say crime of passion or heat of the moment.
Yeah, passion, man. But that's a situation to where
But Verge, if you seen a nigga outside of your house breaking into your car.
Yeah, but to bring him in your house and hold him hostage and then call his peoples and talk about some give us 3 bands, that's crazy. That's a whole different situation.
I don't know what I would do, honestly, bro.
You wouldn't have did that?
I just hope it don't never happen.
Hey, you wouldn't have did that?
I don't think I would have. I'm not holding nobody to ask nobody for no money for nobody. Yeah, you're right about that. I ain't asking nobody for no money, but nah, yeah, you just don't know. You can't control how people respond to situations in that heat of the moment when you've taken something from them or you done damage and you cost somebody something they may not have the means to replace what you done damaged and shit like that. So, you know, it's just difficult in those situations. Like, I try to see it from both sides on that one. And it's like, they probably wanted to, like, they could have smoked that young fella, man. It could have been a lot worse. You know?
It could have been a lot worse, man.
These kids, man, y'all kids got to stop doing this shit, man. Y'all kids, watch y'all's kids. Have talk with y'all's kids, man. This kid boy shit got to stop, man. It ain't going to stop till one of y'all get y'all head straight taken off, man. Shit like this should wake y'all up. You handed, and they could have put one right in his head. Easy. Yeah. They obviously walked right up to him while he was in the fucking act. He was in the car still. So, yeah, man, y'all better be careful out here, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Don't even do that shit.
Definitely don't. Stop stealing cars, man. Just don't break laws at all, man. Just live a straightforward life, man.
Real shit.
Like facts, man. Don't be out here trying to, you know, take your time, young man. My niggas used to say, you better slow your roll.
It ain't worth it. Man. But I heard they just passed that law where they can start charging the parents and shit now too. So maybe that law gonna change some shit up here. Maybe the parents will get more tight knit on their kids.
Hopefully, shit. So we about to get up out of here, man. El, you got anything you want to leave us with before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. I hope y'all have a great weekend. What you got planned for the weekend, bro?
Hey, stay back. We're going to holler about after the show, man.
Okay, we're going to make that happen. Hey, y'all have a great weekend. We're going to tap in next Tuesday. Hey, make sure y'all go get them tickets, man. Sunday night, the 10% is off. Go to Eventbrite. Hit me up. Hit Verge up. You want to get the information. And we make sure y'all get that. But I'm trying to just tell y'all, before Sunday, make sure you do that. That way you can save yourself the 10%. You know what I mean? Peace, love, and blessings, man. Have a great one, man.
Yes, sir, man. You already know this. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share us, engineering. We're going to leave y'all with another track off of my brother King L's album, The Beginning of the End. You know, talking about Tap and Walk Blues. We're going to have a special show for y'all tomorrow. I think y'all going to love it. Might even do two. You know, I'm going to release like 2 or 3 pre-recorders too. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in, walk this, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with us, and we appreciate that, man. Make sure y'all get your tickets for the Don H wine experience, tasting experience coming up February 10th. We will be at the HQ Lounge. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Tap in, walk with us. E.N.E is going to be in the building. You dig? Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. We gone.
Ha. E.N.E. E.O.D. I.V. K.I. Go up on my neck, nigga. Best show some respect. I ain't never had to front. You could put that on my rent. I'll be solid as a mountain while they tumble, call them cookies. Heavy in this game, I ain't never been a rookie. They ever call me at the right, you know I'm with the shit. They ain't never gotta ask it. TV on that shit. Feed up, lay back. Yeah, I'm rolling up a blunt, going up. All they asses, I'm gonna give them what they want. Hit my nigga up, I need an acre. Tell him what's the play. What I say is what you see, so I ain't never gotta say. Yo, I always hate the track. How they waiting for the bus. You can play with them niggas, just don't play with us. Pass it to my G, and I ain't even have to fucking look. When this shit going down, play stupid like your ass Bush. You arrogant to think I care about your speed limit. I burn this motherfucker down with me in it. Go up on my neck, nigga. Best show some respect. I ain't never had to front. You could put that on my rent. I be solid as a mountain while they tumble call them cookies. Heavy in this game. I ain't never been a rookie. They ever call me up to right. You know I'm with the shit. They ain't never gotta ask it. Keep me on that shit. Feed up, lay back. Yeah, I'm rolling up a blunt. Going up. Off they asses, I'm gonna give them what they
Glitch,
want.
nigga. Guarantee I can give them what they've been asking for. Fly nigga moving through streets. I'm like that new resort. Fast life, speeding through time. I've been demanding more. Why I go shopping? The goal should be to buy the store. Back in my heyday, sure, nigga had hoes galore. I hit the baddest bitches. I promise, nigga, my stats is pure. Blowing this Za house, I'm waking up next to Sandy Shores. In my defensive stance, nigga, slap the floor. Nobody scoring, they tripping, well, I'll be torn. What a feeling like the first time a ratchet sit in the foreign. Don J up in my cup, she automatically knowing where we headed ain't no secret. It's gonna involve some moaning, then we out when the day hit. Everything that I do lit, I'm too sick. This is just a preview of my new shit. My next shit, whatever that is, will be my best shit. The guarantee, nigga with King, we on some other shit.
Go up on my neck, nigga. Best show some respect. I ain't never had to front. You could put that on my rent. I be solid as a mountain while they tumble call them cookies. Heavy in this game. I ain't never been a rookie.
You look at OG. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. I'm gonna make the post for the show here, man. It's gonna be a dope show. Y'all gonna like it tomorrow. Watch, man. Tap in, walk with us.